English for the heart.
Learn slowly. Feel deeply.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English for the Heart. It's Lena here, sending you a warm, gentle hello. Before we begin, I want to invite you to do something really simple. Just take one slow breath. This channel is your soft corner of the internet, a place where you can learn English slowly, calmly, and in a way that actually sticks. If you enjoy learning with warmth and real conversations, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the little bell, and maybe leave a comment about how you're feeling today. Your words truly help our tiny, cozy community grow.
And hi, I'm Evan. I'm also breathing slowly. I feel like Lena just guided us through a mini meditation and I wasn't prepared, but I'm here for it. Anyway, welcome, dear listener. It's really good to have you with us. Thank you for spending this quiet moment of your day learning English and learning about yourself with us.
Before we start our main topic, I want to quickly share something important. A lot of learners think they need to listen fast, study fast, memorize fast, but the brain doesn't learn best through pressure. It learns through safety and calm.
Yes. When things are calm, your brain is like, oh, okay, I'm not being attacked by stress, so maybe I can absorb some vocabulary today. Mine personally shuts down when I'm stressed, like fully shuts down. Last week, I forgot the English word for kitchen. I called it the room where the food happens.
Honestly, that's kind of poetic. But Evan is right. Slow English helps your brain relax. And when you relax, you learn naturally. So don't worry if you miss something. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Your brain is learning in the background, gently, quietly, slowly. Evan, can I ask you something? Have you ever had a small moment, something tiny, that unexpectedly changed the direction of your whole day?
Oh, definitely. Yesterday, for example, I was in a horrible mood. Like, don't talk to me, don't even breathe near me kind of mood. And then I saw this tiny cat sleeping inside a shoebox outside the grocery store, just curled up like a soft croissant. And honestly, my whole mood reset.
A cat croissant. Beautiful. But yes, isn't it strange how small moments can shift everything? Sometimes we think change needs to be big, dramatic, loud, but real change often starts quietly.
I agree. The tiny moments are sneaky. They tiptoe into your day, change your heart a little, and leave. And later you look back and think, wait, I think that moment softened me.
That's exactly what inspired today's episode. The moments that change us, quietly, gently, unexpectedly. You know, one moment that changed me happened on a very normal Tuesday. Nothing special. I was tired, stressed, and rushing through my day. Then, while waiting for my bus, I noticed an old man sitting on the bench next to me. He wasn't doing anything, just watching the sky. Like he had all the time in the world. No phone, no rush, no pressure. And suddenly, I realized I was living like every minute had a fire behind it.
Oh, wow. Meanwhile, that old man was like, the clouds are the main event today.
Yes, and seeing him made me slow down. It was such a tiny moment, but it completely changed how I approached the rest of that day. It reminded me that sometimes calm is a choice.
That's powerful. Isn't it funny how someone else's peacefulness can become our teacher? Okay, my turn. This is a bit embarrassing, but it changed me. A few months ago, I was running late for work, absolutely panicking. I grabbed my keys, grabbed my bag, rushed out the door, and then realized I had left my coffee mug on the roof of my car.
Oh no.
Yes, I drove off, And the mug survived exactly 4 seconds before flying off like a tiny ceramic missile, shattered into, I don't know, 400 pieces.
Evan.
Yeah, laugh. But here's the point. I stood there staring at the broken pieces, and suddenly it hit me. Not the mug, the moment. I was rushing through life so fast that I wasn't in my life anymore.
So the universe threw a mug at you?
Basically, yes, that broken mug told me, slow down, dude. And since then, I've been trying to start my mornings without rushing. It was a ridiculous moment, but it changed something inside.
Have you ever noticed how sometimes one small decision changes everything? Not the big life decisions, but the tiny ones that feel like nothing at the time.
Yes, like the time I missed my usual bus and had to take a later one. And I ended up sitting next to someone who later became one of my closest friends. One tiny moment opened an invisible door.
I love that phrase, invisible door. It's true. Some doors we walk through without even knowing we walked through them. Sometimes the moments that change us aren't soft or cute. Sometimes they hurt.
Hmm. Like last year when I got rejected from a job I really wanted. It felt like the end of the world. I literally ate ice cream for dinner 3 nights in a row.
I remember. You sent me a picture of the spoon.
Yes, because it was my emotional support spoon. But anyway, that rejection ended up pushing me towards something better. If I had gotten that job, I wouldn't have discovered the one I have now, which I actually love.
Sometimes no is not a wall, it's a redirect.
Exactly. But you only understand the reason when you look back.
Some of the biggest shifts in our lives come from simple things: a conversation, a small kindness, even a mistake.
Or a flying coffee mug.
Yes, thank you, Evan. But truly, we grow in moments we don't expect. Sometimes we grow in pain, sometimes in peace, sometimes in laughter.
Sometimes in humiliation, like when I waved back at someone who was actually waving at the person behind me. That moment taught me humility deeply.
You know that feeling when life suddenly becomes difficult? When everything feels heavy or confusing?
Like when you open your bank account and see a number that makes you whisper, oh, that can't be right.
Yes, exactly. Those moments are uncomfortable, but they shape us. They remind us we're still learning, growing, becoming.
Sometimes I literally tell myself, okay, Evan, you are in your character development chapter. It will all make sense later.
Have you ever had a moment where you suddenly realized, I'm not who I used to be?
Yes. For me, it was the day I apologized first, without being asked, without being forced, just because I realized I cared more about the person than being right. Old Evan would never. Old Evan loved being right too much.
That is growth. And moments like that, even when they feel small, show us how far we've come. Sometimes the moment that changes us isn't dramatic. It can be something as gentle as watching the sunset or realizing you're finally at peace after a long season of stress.
Or when someone says, I'm proud of you, and you didn't realize how much you needed to hear it.
Dear listener, as you go through your day, I hope you notice the small moments, the soft ones, the unexpected ones, the ones that whisper, you're changing, you're growing, you're becoming.
Yes, because you are. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if the changes are tiny, even if no one else sees them, you are changing.
If today's conversation brought you comfort or gave you something to think about, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, leave a gentle comment, or share this video with someone who might need a soft moment today.
We read every comment, seriously, every single one, and your messages mean more to us than you know.
Until next time, dear friend, take care of your heart. Be gentle with yourself. And remember, some moments look small, but they can change everything.
See you soon. We're really glad you're here. Bye for now.